Hey everyone, this is Joe with Southeastern Frontiers, and today I am hiking on Rainbow Mountain in the middle of Madison, Alabama, in the Rainbow Mountain Nature Preserve. Whoop, duck under the tree there. And today I'm hiking with friends. The Rainbow Mountain Loop is a favorite trail in the middle of Madison, Alabama, nearly in my backyard. The loop is only about 2 miles long, but it is rocky and involves about 400 feet of elevation gain. You start at the parking and picnic area on top of the mountain. I like to do the loop in the clockwise direction, descending down the rocky limestone slopes first. There are many fossils to be found in these rocks, especially of ancient corals, so keep your eyes open. At its lowest point, the trail crosses a small spring creek before beginning the long climb back up the side of Rainbow Mountain again. Near the top of the ridge, the trail flattens out and you encounter the rock formations, which include giant slabs of cracked sandstone that make alleys that you can explore, as well as the two famous balancing rocks that never cease to amaze me. This is a nice, moderately challenging hike right in the middle of the city, and it should be treasured by all.
You guys are good boys. Good boys.
You ready to go hiking?
We're gonna have.
So right at the start, there's a nice little playground, and our trail goes off to the left. But if you want a shortcut to the balancing rocks, you go off to the right. Today we are hiking the Rainbow Mountain Loop Trail. So the trail along here is a little rocky, so be prepared to step your way downhill. And we're starting to descend below the sandstone into the limestone. So this is the area where we'll start seeing fossils probably. Just take your time, no hurry going down the rocks. So we're at the intersection with the Spring Trail, which goes off that way. But we're going to keep going down the Rainbow Mountain Loop Trail, which goes this way. We have come to the split off of the Jamuku Trail. So if you're looking for a longer loop than the Rainbow Mountain Trail, the Jamuku Loop adds about another mile to it. Maybe not quite. So, you know, when you need something a little longer, that's a good alternative. All right, we're going to keep going down the rocks. Let's see, what's a good way to do this? Here's where the Jamuku Loop Trail comes back and rejoins the Rainbow Mountain Loop Trail. Remember above I said that you could take a little longer route if you go that way? This is where it rejoins and follows the same route from here on. All right, we have reached the lowest point on the trail. In the spring, there is a gushing stream of water that runs down through this dry creek bed here. And even now, there's a little trickle of water here.
Yeah.
But
The water's okay for dogs to drink.
right, the water's okay for the dogs to drink. And you know, if you had to and you had a water filter along, you could get us enough water to drink here.
Yeah.
But
Water, camper.
but yeah, in the spring, this is just a, you know, kind of a roaring stream through here. It's very beautiful. All right, we have been climbing up the side of the mountain. Whew. It's a climb there for a bit and a little out of shape, so I'm feeling it. It's a beautiful morning though, not very hot, just lovely. We are on a part of the trail now that is not near as steep as it was. Still going up, but at a much more manageable rate. We have reached the top of the mountain ridge, and we are almost to the famous rock formations up here. Just starting out, they will get better. All right, we stopped for a drink of water, and we are almost to our first balancing rock, which should be just around the corner up here.
Okay, huh?
Yeah, it looks like a giant Benji.
Here is the first of the two balancing rocks on Monte. This is the less impressive one because it's got two rocks on the base. But the thing I like about this one are the ripples in the sand on the ceiling here from an ancient beach. If you're ever out here in the rain, you can take shelter in this little cave till the rain stops. Unfortunately, people have put a lot of graffiti on the roof, which is too bad. But we're going to follow along here. There's a trail below the cliffs so that we can admire the rocks. So many cracks and caves in these rocks, and they're just kind of barely hanging on. Any day now, they'll slide down into the valley. The ripple texture on the rocks here is just so pretty. The lighting's just right. You can really see it well. Ancient beaches. We are now on the Balance Rock Trail, which we are going to see shortly. Beautiful blue flowers. Just gorgeous. We have come to the Balance Rock. And although it may kind of look impressive from here, it's a lot better from below. Some people have scrambled over the cliff here. There's a much better way to get there. We'll get to that in just a minute. There's a little park bench here, though, if you want to sit and rest. My boys always like to sit on this rock out here and hang their feet out over the edge. So far. Yeah. All right, here is the balancing rock from the bottom. And wow, is that not impressive? It looks like there's just nothing holding this thing up.
It's all geometric.
Isn't that cool? Yeah. That is just so cool. Yeah. Right here in the middle of Madison.
That's pretty.
It is beautiful. Just amazing. All right, we are almost back to the trailhead for the Rainbow Mountain Nature Preserve. Thanks for coming along with us today. It's been a great time seeing the rocks on Rainbow Mountain.
In my hand.
Well, we wiped out the dogs anyway.
Yeah.